What's going on, folks? I got a wedding today, and I normally don't do gig logs because there's just so much going on. I really feel I don't have time to be shooting footage or worrying about getting footage when I got so many other responsibilities I got to worry about. I'm going to give you young bucks some really good pro tips, alright? First off, see that? It's called a moving blanket. Make sure you get one. Lay it down on your car or you beat your car up really bad. Go to Harbor Freight and get the black ones. They come in handy because sometimes you're at a gig and you got something unsightly that you want to cover up. If you have a black moving blanket, you can just cover it right up and it doesn't look unsightly. It actually looks clean. And I'm going to be unboxing a Chauvet Gig Bar too, which I just bought. So let me load up my equipment. I'm not going to time lapse it. I don't see any reason why you need to see me loading up my vehicle. You got better things to do. I respect that. Pro tip number 2. Make sure you have one of these in your wire bag. It's a paintbrush. And you're probably wondering, what are you gonna do with a paintbrush? Like if you need to dust off your equipment really quick, this comes in very handy. Paintbrush, a couple swipes and your equipment's like clean as new. Go to the dollar store, go anywhere, get one of these little nylon paintbrushes. Don't matter what kind you have, but these work really well for dusting off equipment. It's the simple things that make life easier. All right, there it is. I was looking for a lighting solution that's like really simple. I don't want to be messing with DMX. I don't want to be playing around with lights and worrying about my lights while I'm spinning. And I need it to be wireless, just because you don't want to have to be running wires and then the setup time is like too long, and there's a whole bunch of stuff involved with setting up a traditional truss. I've been through a whole bunch of different lights, and in my opinion, for the kind of gigs that I do, I just want to turn it on, flip through a few built-in programs, and not have to really worry much about lighting. I just want it to be a quick setup, and I want it to be a quick breakdown, and I don't want to be taking up my time to be setting up a truss. You know, I had a truss at one time, and it took a long time to set up, and plus you need more than one person. You need somebody running the lights. I think with something like this, you see it comes with a foot controller, and it comes with a remote. So hopefully this will work out. I have not used it yet, believe it or not, and I have a gig I have a wedding tonight, and I'm going to be using it for the first time. I haven't even tested it. I know that's not a good move to do. You should always test your equipment before you take it on the road. You know, I'm going to set it up right now, and I'm going to put it in its case, and then I'm just going to take it to the gig and set it up and go. But let me unbox this thing. That's what we got in here. Open this up. Here's the carrying case. It's nice. It's actually hard. It's a hard carrying case, which is cool. It's not like soft. It seems like it'll protect the stuff really nicely. Open this up. Here it is. It's got the Chauvet. I thought I had to put all this together. It's got like these weird BNC connectors. I thought I had to put it together, but it looks like they assembled it already. They pre-assembled it, so I don't have to worry about assembling it right now, and I could just hook it up. So that's a good sign. Saved me some time in the first gig. So it's pre-assembled right in the case. Case is a nice, sturdy, protective case. Cool. So far, so good. The case is like really light. I almost thought that there was nothing in it. I opened it up, and to my surprise, everything was in there and it was assembled. The foot switch. With the power cord right here. We got some screws for mounting things, and there's a bracket that comes with it also, if you want to mount it on a truss or something. And with the manual, it comes with a little battery. That's odd. 12 volt, not for retail sale. This is like a tiny little battery. So battery is included. And let's see what we got here. This is the foot switch. It's got a little antenna on it. That I guess you just do that with it. Yeah, it's got a nice little antenna. I think it goes like that. Auto, music, color, blackout. It looks like you put the battery in through this little compartment right here. This right here is a tripod. And comes with a tripod bag. So all the bags you need for it are included, which is cool. It's got cases. It looks pretty easy to assemble. And I'll let you know how it goes at the gig, and you guys will see how it goes at the gig. It looks like I got everything. I got the gig bars packed up. The system I'm using today is 2 Yamaha DXR 12s and 2 PRX 715 XLF subwoofers is going to be my audio. And you're going to see my DJing system. I DJ with an ancient system. My laptops, they do one task. They just use Serato and they just DJ and they don't do anything else. I don't go on the internet with them. I don't have any extra programs that I don't need. And knock on wood, it's been working for me. And I've had the same setup since 2006, buddy. I've been using the same basic rig with this little Newmark controller, American Audio mixer, and same laptops since 2006. And knock on wood, they haven't given me any problems. And if the laptop does give me a problem, I always have a backup, which is kind of, the songs are mirrored. So I got the exact same music on both of them, just in case. I want to shave and grab my suit, take a shower before I go. I got a zit right here, man, that I popped last night, and it's like red. So I look like a freaking Klingon right now. That's some real shit right there. Anyway, I'm at the place. It's called the Valley Regency here in Montclair, New Jersey. And I'm about to load my stuff in. And the technique that I use to load the stuff in is called Ohio. Ohio is basically an acronym for only handle it once. Another pro tip for you, only handle it once, Ohio. What you do is you take whatever's in your car, when you're loading it in, you just make sure you get it to where it needs to go. So you don't take it out and then put it on the floor and then move it from one place to another. So basically what I would do is when I walk into a place, the first thing I bring in is my speaker stands. Set up the speaker stands first. And then I'll wheel in my stuff, and then instead of taking the speakers and putting them on the floor, I'll take the speaker and I'll put it right up on the stand. That way it saves you time. It's called Ohio. It's a way of loading in. Yeah, got some gear pouring going on right here. Check it out, bro. I know you guys are gonna be envious about my rig right here. Check it out. Got the Newmark DMC2 American DJ, American Audio DX5R mixer with knobs. You see that? Damn. My man got a mixer that looks like a washing machine. That's right. It's some old school stuff right here. It's clean though, man. It's clean. AKG mic. GTD audio. Wireless for announcements. Chauvet Gig Bar set up, ready to go. I'm actually using the Gig Bar with just the IRC remote. I haven't even set up the foot pedal. I was gonna, but then I said, you know what? It looks like I could do anything I want with just the IRC remote. So I'm just gonna use that for the Gig Bar.
Basically, they're gonna do a regular introduction.
Yeah, actually, it's gonna be a little weird, but it's gonna have the girls and guys separate, like one at a time, as opposed to a couple. Other than that,
and then they're gonna do their dance.
Yeah, first dance, right at the beginning. No, not from the beginning.
And then later they're gonna do like a toast or something. Or?
No, I'm gonna see if you guys need to take dinner orders or something in the beginning. If that's not necessary, I can just get them dancing right away.
As soon as they walk into the room, the salads are all gonna be done.
Okay.
And then after that, if somebody wants, like, it's basically a chicken.
That's it right here. That's the rig. Just about ready for introductions. Tonight we have a Turkish wedding. I don't do many of these. I do a few of them a year, but they usually have a pretty big crowd. Anyway, I'm gonna show you. Today we have about 400 people at this wedding. Got to turn the camera on, damn it, for the freaking introduction. Sorry. We got the first dance going on right now. Gig is over. Packing shit up. Packing it all up. I didn't get to vlog much because I'm an idiot. I wanted to record the intros or something like that, but I just get caught up too much in actually DJing that I can't really vlog. Oh well. Maybe next time. Next time I'll do a better job vlogging. But I was too concentrated on working and DJing, so couldn't get it done. And some final words. As far as the Gig Bar, the Chauvet Gig Bar 2, it's definitely not a high-end show by any means. But for weddings, I think it's perfect. Just the hard case alone is like really, really a huge bonus. Just to be able to put everything already wired in and just put it right into a hard case. And it looks about the size of like a keyboard case. It's not really big. It's not heavy at all. It's a really light system. It comes with a tripod, and it comes with a wireless foot pedal and a wireless IRC remote. I didn't even use the foot pedal today. I didn't even open the manual. I mean, the learning curve on it is very little. I'm going to read up on the manual just so I could see what kind of programs are programmed into it, because I just had it basically go into the sound. And I was using the remote just to black it out when I needed to shut it off and turn it on. And I was going through some of the programs. The strong points about the Gig Bar 2 is it's convenient, it's light, it comes in its transportation cases, and it includes a tripod. I had a truss at one point, but I got rid of the truss, and I went because it's just too big, too much to set up. I mean, through the years, I've been through so many lights, like a ton of lights. Like those Galaxian lasers. I had a few of those Galaxian lasers. They were like, when they came out, they were like $200+ each. Now they're just basically Christmas lights. They're so outdated now. Nobody uses those Galaxian laser things anymore. Even though this Chauvet Gig Bar has a laser included, I like the fact that it's on top of it, and you could just point it up into the ceiling, so it's not annoying and I wouldn't point the laser down on people because it's just annoying. I would just point it up in the ceiling and just give it a nice, so it'll give the room like a ceiling effect, like a ceiling splash. My gripe with the foot pedal is like it comes with a battery, and the battery's like a 12-volt weird looking thing that it doesn't look like a common battery. Like if they made it a double A's or triple A's or something like that, I think it would have been much cooler. But it's like a 12-volt, like a short battery that's not a common battery that you could just pick up anywhere. The IRC remote has like a little it's got a battery, but it's got like a car remote control battery. And I kind of like my system that I have right now as far as manageability. You know, my subwoofers, those PRX 715 XLFs are like 50, I want to say like 54 pounds, which is pretty light and manageable. The tops are 42 pounds, which is manageable. My other tops that I have, the JBL Eon G2s, are 49 pounds, and they're a lot bigger also and bulkier looking. The Valley Regency, they do a really good job. It's a really nice place, but the acoustics in the main ballroom are terrible. It's a big square room, and it's shaped like a gymnasium, and it doesn't have a lot of sound treatment. That's my big gripe about that room. Everything is really noisy in that room. I played pretty much 98% Turkish music tonight. And I'm kind of upset that I didn't record my mixing. I was a one-man show tonight, and I didn't have time to fiddle with the camera as much as I thought I would, because I forgot to turn on the camera before I did my intros, and I didn't have a place where I mounted the camera nicely. I should have just mounted it at one place and just let it run throughout the night. But yeah, the party was a success. The Chauvet Gig Bar 2 was a success. It's just so light and so quick. You just literally a 5-minute setup compared to what I've been through with lights in the past. Setting up lights on a truss with all these brackets and wires and trying to DMX stuff and DMX controllers and then I was like so fed up with lights. But I still said, I need them, and I had then I was just going with 2 Revo 3s, they were called. And then so I was just clamping those onto my speaker poles. That was my light show for a while. And now I got this thing, and I'm really happy with it. You can link 2 together if you buy another one. I mean, it's not the greatest light system, but it's the most convenient. I would say this is the most convenient lighting system on the market, but it's not the greatest. You can get like really fancy and moving heads, but then you need DMX control, and then you need people to operate it, and you need a whole bunch of stuff. This should cover weddings no problem. Like today I had a party of 400 people today. The average wedding is about 150 people. This was like way more than an average wedding. It's not a prom, it's a wedding. Like if I was doing proms, I would probably want like 3 of these Chauvet Gig Bars spread throughout the room and linked together to pull off like a good prom, like a big prom. But for a wedding, you just want lights when people are dancing. You want to be able to shut them off during dinner very easily. You want to be able to control it with a remote control. I'm just babbling on. I'm tired and I'm babbling on tonight. I gotta stop babbling on. I need to get inside the house and go to sleep.